Hey everyone, I'm Uriah Kaiser. I'm the founder and publisher of Potomac Local News. But we've got a really cool treat for you today because we've got the cast of Little Women on stage now at the Riverside Center for the Performing Arts. Joining us on the call today are we've got four lovely ladies who are on stage in this production. Ashlee Berry, who's returning to Riverside. It's great to see you again.
So
Sarah Mae
happy.
Andersen, who's also returning to the stage. She was just in the stage. She was just on stage this past Christmas. We loved her in White Christmas. Ella Schnoor and Madison Cox, all in Little Women. Thank you for coming on the Potomac Local Podcast.
Of course.
So this right
Thanks
here,
for
Ashlee, I'm
having
gonna.
us.
Yeah, no, this is great. I mean, this is really cool. Look, this is a so I'll be honest. I've never seen this show. I've never seen the movie, and God knows I've never cracked a book in my life. I wouldn't, I'm just joking on that part, but so I'm walking into this blind, right? I'm going into this blind. I'm very excited to see this show, and you guys are going to be the first to bring it to me, so I'm very excited about that. Um, I've done a little bit reading, and it looks like this takes place during the Civil War, and I can't imagine a better place to do a show about the Civil War than right here in Virginia, where you can't throw a stone and not hit something that has to do with the Civil War.
Absolutely.
So tell me about tell me about this the show here. It looks like are we doing the 2005 Broadway musical and that's been adapted from the book that was written way back in 1868?
Yes, so it's that version for sure. I think it's, as many Broadway musicals do, it takes inspiration from the book, and a lot of the plot points are the same, and there are some that are different. So it fully is its own type of material. And yeah, I read the book before I got into rehearsals, and it was so incredibly helpful for the characterization and just knowing the original source material. But yeah, it's the same old story.
With some new faces. We'll say that. The story follows the sisters' coming of age adventures and growing pains as they face poverty, illness, and jealousy, and first loves, personal ambitions, and all of this set in with wartime in the background. So, Sarah, talk to me about what audiences can expect when they walk in and see this show.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it is the Little Women that you know and love, which is one of the great things about it. But something that is really wonderful about a live musical production is that it's almost even more relatable. You get to see human people on stage experiencing this story and wearing all the clothes that they wore in the 19th century.
And
And
all
trust
of
me, we're wearing
you,
them. Okay.
yeah, and I was,
We are wearing
and
them.
that's fun.
Every layers.
I was at Riverside, as I mentioned. I before we came on, I popped in to say hi to Sarah, and there's a beautiful dress in the atrium when you come in, and I looked at my I said, wow, people really did wear that way
Yeah.
back when. That's crazy.
Yeah, we jokingly call her Molly March, the fifth.
Now, all of you. So Ashlee, you play Joe March. Sarah, you play Meg March. Ella, you play Beth
Yeah,
March.
she's one of us.
Madison, you play
She is.
so you're all sisters here, and so
But
it
no,
seems
it's
like this
really an
is a
amazing thing to understand what.
go ahead. I think we've got some audio issues, but go ahead.
Sorry, I think I'm on a lag, but I was just saying that that's okay. I was just saying it's really an amazing experience to understand really what women in that time were wearing and experiencing, and some of it is so unrelatable the clothes like we were talking about, but some of it is still so relatable. The love stories, the loss, the grief, and the family aspect. I mean, it's crazy to know I'm one of four, so I know what it's like to be a sibling with three other people who you grow up with. And it's really wonderful to know that that's just kind of a universal experience, no matter what time you're living in.
Now, Ella and Madison, you're both there. You're kind of hanging out there. You're doing your thing, obviously. When when you were auditioning for this show, what did you know about it, and why did you want to be a part of this story?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, I can
Sure.
start. So I grew up with the book and the movies, and it's always been one of my mom's favorite movies as well. I've always loved it. My whole family just loves Little Women, so I've always grown up with the story. And I knew coming into it that I just like had a really strong like draw to Beth and the story she has, because while she is inherently shy and has a lot of like a much quieter side of her, I feel like she is also the glue that holds the family together in a really big sense. And so I've always felt a really strong pull to her because of the love that she also carries for her sisters. And so I kind of knew going into it, I was like, I want to be Beth. I feel very connected to Beth. And when I found out that I got cast in this show, I was about to go visit my family, and they live in New Hampshire, and they're about an hour away from the Orchard House in Concord, Massachusetts, where the March family lived. Well, where the Louisa May Alcott and her family lived. And so we got to go visit the whole house and see where they grew up and see everything, and it was really cool. So I've always wanted to be a part of this show and get to play Beth and have my sisters.
That's fantastic, and you do bring up a good point, because it is actually set in the Northeast, in Massachusetts. And I said at the top, we're here in Virginia, and obviously, Virginia is heavily impacted by the Civil War, heavily affected by it. But it is interesting to see the story from that perspective, where so when we talk about I mean, it's very difficult and again, I'm walking in, never seeing the show or reading the book. So, and when you talk about doing a musical in the Civil War, talk to me about the music that we can look forward to in this, because some people might say, I don't know if you can sing a lot about the Civil War, but when you talk about the drama and the interpersonal relationships, I'm sure you have a lot to sing about in this show.
Take it away, Madison.
Oh, I'm going to take it away. Okay. Perfect. Well, I think thank you. I think what you can expect is, I mean, there are a lot of bops, to say the least. I mean, you are going to want to sing along with it. I think all of the music is incredibly moving, but it is so catchy. I don't even know what I could compare it to. Could you think of like, we were talking about this actually in the dressing room, of like a score we could compare it to. Did we ever come up with an answer?
I feel like we said it's almost like Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Era musical theater.
Yeah.
Beautiful orchestrations.
Yes.
A lot of reeds and woodwinds. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I mean, you kind of get it all. You get a classical element to it. We have a lot of like legit singing in this show, as well as like more contemporary. Like a lot of people know the song Astonishing. That's a very popular song. And that's, not as like legit. You're going to see more of your belting, and it's a very prominent audition song. But yeah, I don't know, everyone coming will just really enjoy the tunes that they're hearing. It's hard not to love it.
And that's one of the joys about going to Riverside, because you do have that live orchestra there that is completely it's a character in itself every time you go to one of these shows. So and I know that I was talking to I don't know whether I think it may have been Sally Struthers when she was there last, and she was saying, just it's so hard to do live stage when there's when you're pushing play on a tape recorder and you have to sing with that. It's very hard to do, and I some people may not know how great we have it at the Riverside to have the live orchestra as part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're so excited. We have a new music director here at Riverside. She's new to the area. Her name is Ellie Kahn, and she did such a wonderful job on this production. We have been hearing so many things about the orchestra. It's just something that, like, without them, we can't really have the show. So we're so grateful.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know the music sounds like it's going to be great. I've already gotten a preview of the costumes. The costumes look great. I think, by the end of the show, you're probably going to inspire so many young ladies to want to bring back these and start going to prom in these costumes, right? That's the whole goal here, right? I mean, we're going to inspire new fashion trends all around. It's 2026. What's old is new, right?
Yeah, we highly recommend.
Yeah. Layers, bring them all.
Oh Lord. The show is Little Women, the Broadway musical, and it is on stage from now until Sunday, April 26th. 2026. It's a great way to celebrate the 250th birthday of the United States, and this is just a story that is ingrained for so many people, including my wife, who was like, "You've never seen this? What's the matter with you?" It's so many people know it and love it, and I'm so excited to get my first telling of it here with our friends at the Riverside. Go to riversidedt.com to get tickets. Go see the show. These ladies are very excited to bring it to you. Their laughter is infectious, and I can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to have you.
Yeah,
Thanks so much, Uriah.
Fantastic. And thank you for joining us on the Potomac Local podcast. Join us, just check us out at potomaclocal.com for more local news. And of course, sign up for our 4 p.m. daily email newsletter so you never miss a headline and you know what's happening right here in your community. From Fredericksburg, Manassas, and Woodbridge every day, potomaclocal.com. Have a good one.